Hi, you guys. I hope you all are doing well. So I have pulled the cards already, so you know I do this here and there. Um, Hope you're ready for the weekend. Anyways, this is going to be about what they are thinking about during the Mercury retrograde, if I can speak. As you see, we're in Mercury. And welcome to you guys that are new. So, what we have here, sorry, because of the light, I got to hold this back here at the same time. So, anyways, we're going to kind of look back at what is the memories that's being brought up for them. And we have here bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So, some of you guys could be in Aquarius or they could be. So, they're flashing back to the time where maybe you were trying to bring love into the situation with some type of offer here with the trick and treat card. So we have pleasant surprise. So this has to do with some, type of offer, or maybe you were pleasant. So maybe you surprised them and you brought like more of a loving type of energy to them in the past, and they're thinking about, that time. Okay. I'm try to see if I put this light over here a little bit where it'll show. And it has to do with something that was very drastic here because we have extreme, harsh cutoff. And so I don't know, maybe you were in your car, maybe you drove to this person, but what it had to do with was this contest, competition fighting. So I feel like maybe they're thinking about a time where maybe you were like in this extreme energy of maybe competing with them or competing for their attention, and maybe you just stopped, okay, or maybe they stopped. So just take it, how it resonates. Maybe there was like some type of surprise where you were trying to bring love into the situation, and maybe you felt like, something was very harsh. Maybe they had other people. You felt you had to compete with this person because maybe they had other people involved here. And then I asked who this was, and we have the security guard card. Okay. So this was somebody that either maybe they are a security guard in their profession, or they just was like in this energy, with his face like that. Okay. Just kind of smug, whether you're male or female. And this person may have been super guarded towards you, or maybe you were guarded because they were in that energy and you felt like you had to compete and you just felt like it was drastic, their energy. And then also this person had some type of high school trauma. We have this rejected energy. So maybe they rejected you because in the past, maybe somebody, rejected them. And so they in turn still are suffering from that. Okay. Or maybe there were kids involved here with the high school trauma. So I asked how they are feeling about you. Let me see if I can't pull that card all the way out because it does have some stuff on there that they may flag, but it's the wheel, okay, which is the wheel of fortune. I don't know why I'm having an issue with the lighting here. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it over a little bit. Okay, it's probably going to glare, but at least you can see it a little bit better. Um, the wheel is the wheel of fortune. So how they're feeling is they're thinking about that past, okay? Because that wheel of fortune is a card of past. They're also thinking about returning, okay? They could be thinking about how you returned. There's that love word again. We have the love nest here, okay? Road trip, weekend fun. There's three people in this card. So they could be feeling like they want to reunite this love that you guys have, maybe to come, maybe start something like a trip or plan a trip, something on the weekend, maybe try to go on a road trip. I'm also getting to maybe they're feeling about how you guys did this. Maybe this is something you guys did in the past where you guys like to travel, okay? Because the wheel can talk about a car, especially you got that car right there as well. That when I asked what it had to do with, we had this energy of what this feeling was. It's glaring, so it's a little bit hard to try not to get it, but also let you see the light. Let me just see if I turn this up a little bit higher, if that'll help. I don't know, hopefully. Anyway, this is the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is normally a card of anxiety, but with all this love energy, with how they're feeling, this is how they're feeling. It's like they want to get in this love nest. It's like they want to take care of you. They want to be intimate with you. And they could also be, dreaming about this. Okay. Maybe they having nightmares about how they treated you in the past because they have these feelings for you. And I asked why they're feeling like this is because the Ascension card says spiritual path awakening. They feel that you've left, like you've ascended from them. And the reason why is because they've been talking to possibly some of your friends. Okay, we have the girl talk. We have time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. So I feel like they feel that you've moved on. Possibly they've been talking to some of your friends, whether they're girls or guys, or this is just how you've been. They see you just kind of like living life, being carefree, and they just feel like, okay, you just not even thinking about them anymore. Okay, so let's get the messages I have here from them is we have pawn situation. And I asked what it had to do with, and it says the butterfly. It says relationship evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child growth. So I feel like they're letting you know that they've grown from this situation with the pawn situation. They're transforming that. So especially if there was kids involved, a money situation, they feel like things are starting to transform. Okay, they're starting to evolve. Maybe they've learned how to deal with their if there was kids involved, maybe they learn how to deal with that better, or maybe they heal that inner child that caused them to, be in this pawn situation. Because I feel really bad for how I treated you, and I asked how they were treating you, and we have this not today. They weren't dealing with you, okay? They were avoiding you, avoiding a conversation, a call, a boundary, still angry. See, makes sense. There's that security guard. This is what they were in. They were very protective towards you. They made you even feel possibly rejected, okay? And that's how they treated you. They treated like they just didn't even want to talk to you. They didn't want to deal with you. And obviously they have a lot of regrets because now I'm keeping an eye on you. And I asked why, and it says because of the stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shock, and attack. What I'm getting is because they're having heartbreak. You guys are separated, and maybe they know they were deceptive, okay? Maybe they're shocked at how they treated you, who knows? And then we had here healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So I feel like they see that they feel like you're making healthier choices in life in general, and maybe you're healing from the pain of that, feeling stabbed in the back. You've learned how to heal it and deal with it because now we have this kisses card. It says unconditionally loving. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see there we go. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. I feel like they see you possibly they may be thinking that you're with somebody else, okay? And that's why you're not with them. Like you're making healthier choices, you're healing this because you feel like maybe this person stabbed you in the back, and maybe they did, maybe they know it. But this is what they're seeing. They're seeing that you're kind of like taking care of yourself, healing the pain, separating. And some of them could be also seeing that you're just being single, like you just feel so heartbroken from that situation. They may be picking it up that you are just like not even wanting to deal with anybody. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that resonated for you. Please hit the like button. I'll be in touch with you guys soon. So you guys have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Until next time, next video, peace, love, and light.